Jaja gets her game going and the migraine goes away for the sake of the power spikers. On the other side, I'm sure sakit ng ulo naman para kay Coach Villit na nagbago or nag-iba yung kanilang floor coverage, and that's why a lot of the errors that time giving free points and momentum para sa kabilang koponan.
Oo, headache talaga yun. Especially if you know yung ability ng team mo. Let's see, no? Ano bang mapapalabas ngayon ng Foton Tornadoes in the third set?
Yun ang tinatawag na segue, Chicky Pablo. Oh, Jaja and Perez couldn't connect on that one. And the errors now spilling over to set number 3.
Now Kim Fajardo. Let's see if she can earn a point from the service zone.
Sharp service by Kimmy is good.
Ang ganda ng bola niya kasi akala mo it was gonna go long and then suddenly bagsak sa likod. Pasok ang bola.
Kim Fajardo is a killer from the service line.
And you know, again, I guess yan yung mga pros kapag ano ka beach volleyball player because it's a beach volleyball, kailangan sa service pa lang makapuntos ka na So, nicely done.
Stalls her from the back row. Huli sa taas ni Mika Reyes.
Sunod-sunod ngayon ang puntos ng Meralco, and this time it's not really because of the nagkamali lang ang Foton, but because ang ganda ng service ni Kim Fajardo.
Chicky, I haven't said this in a while, but Mika Reyes with a message. Meet me at the top and don't be late.
Perfect talaga yon.
And Meralco is on fire now.
Look
5-0 run to start set number 3, and Coach Villet Ponce de Leon is not happy.
We have to adjust. Diba? We have to adjust. Kung dapat magsabi yan, ano mo sa kanila? We have to move back. But you stay on the short ball. Okay? Mag-watch ka ng short ball. Their long ball, they're going to put it here. In the middle, diyan sila magbabagsak. Ikaw magbantay dyan.
Let's start fresh. Let's go!
You can see during that timeout, si Santiago was still moving about because she doesn't wanna, ayaw niya manlamig Kailangan keep moving, keep the energy flowing in the body. At sabi naman ni Coach Villet, meron tayong game plan, but if iba yung pinapakita ng kalaban, kailangan mag-adjust accordingly. Ang services ni Kim Fajardo, malayo at saka sa gitna. So they have to adjust. The defense has to adjust.
13 excellent sets for aces so far. And Kim Fajardo. Sison to Sid. Goes long. That's a violation on Foton. Again, Meralco on the board.
Yeah, nag-double doon si Ivy Perez. And on a roll na talaga ngayon ng power spikers. Kanina pa si Kim Fajardo sa service zone.
Sid couldn't put it away. Alessi with a punctuation.
And why not celebrate after a good play like that? Look at this. Save ng Foton, pero regalo for power spikers. So, syempre, hatawin ni Alessi yun.
She is 6'2".
There
so
we
she
go.
can really see that floor. Williams, good ups. Kim to Alessi again.
There was no one there to cover zone 5, and that's 8-0.
And the Meralco Power Spikers, an electric start, 8-0 here in set number 3. How about this start para sa Meralco Spikers in set number 3?
Ang ganda ng pinapakita ng Meralco. Nakinig sila sa kay Coach Ramil, di ba? Sabi niya kanina, dapat when you do the third set, kailangan nalo kayo dahil sa mga ginawa niyo at hindi dahil sa errors ng kalaban. And that's exactly what they're showing him.
Apple David, what do you have for us?
Alam niyo palaging sinasabi sa akin ni Chuck Cruz na all they need is that one game kung saan magsabay-sabay na maganda yung performance na lalo na the locals. They couldn't find that rhythm as a team. They'll have good runs, pero hindi talaga sila maka-finish. But with this 8-1 lead, ang gusto ni Coach to remain consistent and to finish strong. James?
Talking about a strong finish, si Jaja Santiago with that quick kill. Here's Sid off the block. And that goes out of bounds, a point for Demasino.
Si Sid, no, nakita niya na matangkad yung kanyang blocker. So, smart move, nag-off the block siya para siguradong puntos for her team.
Sid again at the service line. Perez to Jaja. Denied! Oh, Jack Cruz sends it back.
Siguro, what a feeling na mabablock mo one of the better quick players ng Philippines, si Jaja Cruz. Well, look at that.
Oh, Jack Cruz
Jack
up
Cruz.
top. Saying access denied, not today. This time, Perez goes to Stalzer, who puts it down.
Yan, medyo talagang kailangan bantayan daw si Stalzer. Kapag siya yung nasa harapan, the blockers really have to watch her.
I know there's that premium of distributing the volleyball, pero pag humahabol kayo, pag naghahanap kayo ng puntos, checking it's nice to have that weapon like Lindsay Stalzer.
That's right, kasi si Lindsay Stalzer, very rare na magkamali. A great service ace there from Jaja Santiago.
And it could be Foton's turn to make a run. Jaja Santiago back on deck. Five attacks and an ace for Jaja Santiago. Unfortunately, commits an error.
Siguro yung puso ng power spikers, no, nung magsaserve na si Jaja because she delivers a really good serve. So quick point for them for that error.
The Taft Tower to serve. And Mika Reyes again.
Alam mo, in one of the practices ng power spikers, ang talagang nag-concentrate sila was the service. Kasi gusto ni Coach Ramil from the service zone, dun pa lang makakapuntos na sila. And that's what we're seeing right now. Good serve again.
Stalzer off speed, but just enough to get the finish.
Yung palo ni Stalzer wasn't really a wham, slam kind of a hit. Pero ang inaasahan kasi ni De Masilio was ganun powerful. So, na-misposition na siya.
Oh, Araneta, gonna score that time. Back set, Alessi. General, good ups. Diola Ceballos off the block, no. Season, pupunta sa kabila. Cruz adjusts, but General digs it up. Ceballos again with that arm swing, but no go. Kimmy Ticha. Oh, Williams with a good save. Stalzer, cross-scored!
Wala sa posisyon si Alessi. Ang ganda ng angle again ni Stalzer. Kaya yung bola niya tumama sa shoulder, almost to the shoulder of Alessi. Look at this. There's a cross-court hit there. The blockers were not prepared for that kind of a hit.
Alessi. But Williams continues to defend the floor well para sa Foton. Cruz elevates. Perez. Stalzer over the defense. No. Baron keeps it alive. Cha rises, cross court, and it all with the dig. This rally continues. And that one is good from Filoil Ceballos.
Another beach volleyball player, Filoil Ceballos. Ang ganda ng cross-court hit niya. Very powerful. Walang nagawa yung floor defense ng Meralco.
From Central Philippines University. Oh, Williams with an ace.
Ang ganda ng service ni Williams, but it also didn't help na yung pagka-receive ni Rochelle Season, patakbo siya papunta siya sa bola. So you have to establish your feet first and square your shoulders before you can get a controlled reception.
A different look now. Cha Cruz will take a break. Papasok si Paneng Mercado. So the showstopper in for Miss Everything. As Meralco still leads 12-7. Immediately, Foton serves up Paneng. Alessi, blocked on top. Excellent defense for Foton.
Twice in a row na si De Masilio committing a floor defense error.
Coach Ramil De Jesus wants a ceasefire. Let's try to listen in.
Kaya mo lang yung start mo diskarte. Pagka gano'n sobrang layo, hindi siya nakapwesto Hindi niya madidiskarte yung set mo, malayo pati sa net. Importante, kontrolado mo yung gagawin mong set. Pag kontrolado mo yung gagawin mong set, mababasa ng spike at makakagawa siya ng paraan. Pag hindi nabasa ng spiker, doon tayo may problema. Easy ball, babalik sa kabila. Kaya mo siya. Discarded ng spiker.
You know, very clear. Ang sabi ni Coach Ramil kay Kim Fajardo, mostly directed that timeout. Kailangan i-control niya yung mga plays niya. Make decisions na yung pag-set niya ng bola, hindi yung mababasa ng kalaban kung kanino niya ibibigay yung bola. So let's see, is she gonna call a combination play? Is she gonna come up with a quick, especially now that Baron is in front? Or is she gonna give it to Alessi? Of course, Paneng is there, who's also able.
Williams with an error.
I guess that timeout really worked for Meralco. Not only was Coach Ramil able to remind the players what to do, pero nasira din niya ang momentum ng Foton.
Yung mga tamang paglalagay ng timeout, tamang pagtawag ng timeout rather. That's Araneta, tries to hammer it home. Sid gives it back. Uy, miscommunication from Foton. Buti na bigyan nila yung chance ball. Kim to Paneng. And the showstopper!
Ang ganda ng palo ni Paneng that landed closely behind Ceballos. Kaya akala ni General kukunin ni Ceballos. So yun, nagko-communicate sila kung paanong positioning per zone.
Good decision for Kim. Na-involve agad si Paneng, number 1 and number 2, to make sure that while Paneng is in that position, she can produce.
Yes.
Paneng again. That's good!
Si Paneng, no, talagang parang sabik din siya to play because it's been a while since she has been in the court. So ang ganda nung pinoproduce niyang numbers so far.
7-point lead para sa Meralco. General had to chase after that. Ibabalik ni Ivy Perez. Kim, back set. Baron the tip. Araneta the push. And Meralco will get the score off of that double touch violation. Up by 8, 60-8, grabbing the lead, heading to the second technical timeout. Meralco and Foton have to take care of business here at the Filoil Flying V Arena. As we take a look at the crowd here, enjoying this action. Alessi serves it up para sa Meralco, now up by 8. Fajardo, the setup for Paneng. Mercado continues to go.
Si Mercado consecutively, pag binibigay sa kanya yung bola, so far wala siyang error. Ang ganda ng pinapakita niya.
The whole bench of the Power Spikers actually anticipating yung hataw nito si Paneng. Kita ko sina Celine Hernandez, sina Liz Kulerkan, tumatalo na agad. But unfortunately that time, the Power Spikers commit an error. Looking at Kayla Williams, she's really taking on that defensive specialist role when she's at the back line. When she's in front, she can attack. And as you can see, leadership as well, getting in the ears of her teammates in this juncture. Sid mula sa back row, binuhay doon ni Lindsay Stalzer. Perez to Angeli Araneta, blocked up top by Baron.
Basang-basa ng net defense ng Meralco yung play na tinawag ni Perez kay Araneta. And of course, if you can read it, blocking would really work.
Kulerkan can only watch as this lineup on the floor for Meralco is proving to be very effective, very efficient. Perez goes after that high ball. Ceballos is blocked. Ball still in play. Good effort by Foton. Sid the kid denied. Fajardo hahataw, but couldn't score. Stalzer from the back row, and that goes out of bounds. Point for the Power Spikers.
If that ball had gone in, that would have been really magical for Foton because walang tao doon. Hindi prepared for that yung Meralco.
Paneng Mercado, impact player off the bench at the service line. Joust at the top. Stalzer had to reach back. Fajardo had to dive. Alessi gives it back. Perez back set, running attack. Araneta! That's good!
Nakabawi agad si Araneta. Previous to that, na-block siya. This time, she goes for a running hit across court. Nicely done.
Angeli Araneta at the service line para sa Foton. Okimi off the 1-2. Ceballos over the defense. Alessi, good coverage. Sid. The floater doesn't drop. Jaja. Attack doesn't work. Isa pang pasa para kay Sid. Is there a check ball? No. And point for Foton.
And I think I saw Coach Ramil ask for a challenge for net. It's challenging that there was a touch, I think.
Here we go. Let's take a look at this one. So let's take a look, Chicky. From that angle, it looked like it went off the fingers of Jaja
Yes.
Santiago. Again, one more look. She's the one with the black armband on the right hand.
No need for a complete second look there from the first referee. Kitang-kita.
So now Meralco with their biggest lead, 20s to serve 10. And number 10, Majoy Baron on deck.
So now Messing goes back for Foton and Ceballos takes a seat.
Baron is taking her time at the service line, looking to make the right decision. And sends it over to Stalzer. Katie Messing couldn't score. Fajardo, the setup. Sid, the windup. General the dig. Messing ulit. Mas malakas, pero huli sa taas. Mika Reyes handing out invitations to the block party.
Ang ganda nung energy nitong ni Mika Reyes. After that block, you could just celebrate with her. Big smiles also from her teammates. Why not?
Baron again with the service. Too strong. Reyes again!
Medyo may konting stare down pa dun si Mika Reyes eh.
Mika Reyes patrolling the skies. It is a no-fly zone. Not on my watch. And a timeout whistle.
But the ball is not yet in our court. We already given up. Huh? You have to put the ball up. Okay, if you cannot pass it directly to her, just put the ball up. Okay, let the center work the play. Okay? Aggressive job. Pag hiwalay mo to, pag-play ka, kapatay mo doon, tsaka dito. Huwag mo na kami yung
We need some energy right now. Let's go.
So there no in that timeout, ang sabi nga ni Coach Villet, we can't give up right away. Kailangan pag buhay pa yung bola, keep it alive, go for the plays. Tapos itong si Perez, kailangan come up with the plays na may establish niya ang middle to free up the wing hitters. And andyan si Messing. So kailangan gawin niya ng play para rin kay Messing.
Big time lead now para sa Meralco. Sid was blocked. Excellent defense for Foton.
That was a good hit there by Jaja Santiago. The coverage of the power spikers was there, kaya lang walang nag-extend ng arm to actually get the ball.
Messing to serve.
Good first ball.
Reyes with a hammer.
When you have a good first ball, talaga namang magandang mangyayaring setup ng setter.
How about the Meralco Power Spikers middle blockers, Baron and Reyes? Kasama na rin yung one-woman scoring barrage ito si Paneng Mercado early on. This time, Jaja with the attack and the finish.
Ito may kita mo sa mukha ni Jaja, no? Talagang serious na sila. And Messing also there, taking the role of the encourager of the team.
May makatuno, subbing in para kay Ivy Perez. It's a long way up para sa Foton, 12 to serve 23. Sid will go to Tina Alessi. Makatuno keeps it up. General. Stalzer winds it up and puts it down.
That was a good setup from General. Kaya maganda rin yung palo ni Stalzer. Wala namang tao to cover zone 5 dito sa Meralco Power Spikers.
This time May serves up Sid. Mika Reyes, but messing with a good dig. Stalzer off the block. Good coverage by Kim. Alessi tried to power it down. Demesilio from the other side. Joust at the top. Oh, Foton wins the point.
A good floor coverage there from Foton. Ang ganda rin ng communication nila when they went up for that joust. Nakikita mo yung expertise doon ni Stalzer. Look at this replay. There's that joust. And, you know, Mika Reyes tried to do something with that because alam niyo, natalo siya dun sa joust.
Kim to Tina, puts it down. Right through the heart of that Foton defense.
Ang na-notice ko kay Alessi, when she goes up, parang ang bagal when she goes up for that ball. But when she swings her arm, biglang bumibilis yung galaw niya.
We are at set point here in set number 3. May to Lindsay. Kim to Paneng. Williams, good ups. Kalo gets it back, blocked up top. Alessi puts the ball away and takes the set away. 25-14. What a set para dito sa Meralco Power Spikers, leading big and winning that set in a big way. Could this be the momentum na matagal lang hinihintay ng Meralco Power Spikers? Could win number 1 be taken to the next set? Will Foton fight back? We will find out.